2K TV. We're inside the bubble with Washington Mystics and 2K fan Aerial Powers. Plus, we're talking 2K21 with Mike Wang and Agent Zero. We check in with community members, and we have some hints on what you can expect from my team in 2K21. That's all happening now.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
These are exciting times. The NBA is back. The WNBA is back.
I don't know about you, Chris, but I absolutely love seeing live basketball on my screen once again. It's glorious.
It is awesome, and it's been fun to see what the players are doing to keep busy inside the bubble. A lot of them, of course, are hooping on NBA 2K.
Yeah, speaking of which, one WNBA player, Aerial Powers, is even hosting her own 2K tournament. And we caught up with her to talk about the upcoming WNBA season and, of course, her 2K game. Take a look. Aerial Powers, welcome to 2K TV. So excited to have you on. I've wanted to have you on the show for a long time, so I am super excited that you're here right now. I know you're in the WNBA bubble. How is that and what's going on?
It's great. My internet is back and active, so I am in a wonderful state right now.
What have you been up to in the bubble?
Just right now, getting ready, trying to stay prepared and stay healthy. And then, of course, doing my streaming stuff.
Well, tell us a little bit more about your streaming activity.
I do a lot of 2K, of course, and there's not a lot of things going on right now. Sports are finally getting back into this way, into the world, right? So that's what I've been doing.
So I know you're big into 2K. What modes do you jump into?
Right now, my favorite is actually going to the park and playing 3v3, and also Pro-Am. A little bit more Pro-Am now because 3v3 sometimes like not as realistic as I think 5v5 is.
So the WNBA is in 2K20 for the first time. What did you think about that in the game?
I thought it was amazing. You know, it's funny because I catch my dad like playing video games, playing me, which is amazing. But you know, I've always dreamed of having something like that. And, when I was growing up, games been part of my life forever. So to see myself in an actual video game is really dope.
And I know you've got a couple of 2K tournaments coming up. Tell us a little bit about those.
So it's called the Powers Tournament. The registration starts mid-August, and the tournament is going to be August 31st. And it kind of started because I was looking, you know, at when you start gaming, it looks like it's male-dominated, right? And it's not. Female gamers make up about 46% of gamers. And I'm like, okay, how can I show this? How can I empower women to start coming out and playing more? And that's what the tournament kind of came about for me.
Who else you got playing?
You know, I have a few girls. I have Shakita, I have Hazel, I have Alicia, Stars Alana, and Wendy, and then on the WNBA side, myself, of course, Sandra McCarthy, Diamond Shields, and Brittany Griner. And for me, it's like, okay, how can I empower women? Well, let's have the women that you see in sports that are active on this platform, right? So it's 4 WNBA stars, and then it's 4 2K stars. And, you know, right now, it's how do we get more females into 2K and into gaming altogether. So Shakita was drafted last year, first female, and then no female this year. So we're like, okay, we don't want to take a step backwards. We want to keep going. I want to make a platform for these females that we can do this tournament and have more and more people involved. So I reached out to the girls, kind of talked to them about it, and they were down.
You mentioned some other WNBA players involved in the tournament. What about you and the Mystics? Are you the best 2K player in the Mystics, or who else do you play with?
Actually, yeah, I am. My teammates, they're not big gamers. They actually teased me a lot last year because I used to bring my system every single where. Sometimes I would play before games when we're just chilling and hanging out. So I'm getting them more involved, but in the WNBA right now, who I'm playing the most would be Alicia Craig. She's on Dallas' team. She was actually in the tournament with me when I did the tournament with 2K.
Well, awesome. I know you're also involved in Gamer.vote. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Gamer.vote, I think it's amazing because as gamers, we make about 133 million plus gamers in the world, right? That's a lot of people, right? And right now, with everything we're facing and have a lot of social injustice going on in the world, how do we make change? For me, how do I make change more than just a tweet, more than just an Instagram post? It's in the polls. It's in registering to vote and voting. You're going to be affected by voting no matter if you vote or you don't vote. So why wouldn't you rather have a say? And for Gamer.vote, I teamed up with them just because of that reason. Because if I get someone that might not even be thinking of voting, and they're young and they just become the age to vote, and they're looking at my screen and I'm talking about them, they're like, okay, I should. And so that's why I teamed up.
Well, that's awesome. If somebody's watching this interview right now and they're excited to see you in the park, give us your Twitch stream, give us your social media, give us everything you got.
So my Instagram and Twitter, just my name, is Ariel_Powers23. And then my Twitch, Powers3rd. That's my name. My gamer name is Powers3rd. So everything else is just my regular.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. We can't wait to see your tournament in August as well.
Thank you for having me.
You know how they say you don't miss something until it's gone? Thankfully, the wait is over. Take it all back. Well, with the flight choice. It's the game you love, like you've never seen it before. 22 teams, all in one place, ready to make history. It's a whole new game.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking with community members as well as 2K devs about NBA 2K21. Woo-woo!
We've been asking the community members about what they're excited for with the new game.
As well as devs and asking them what we can expect. And here at 2K TV, we bring together the NBA 2K community as well as the NBA 2K devs.
That's right, so let's see what happens when we take gameplay director Mike Wang and mix him up with Agent Zero. Check it out. I bet you're all wondering the same thing. What is NBA 2K21 all about, both current gen and next gen?
So we're going directly to the developers to ask.
Gameplay director Mike Wang joins us here on 2K TV. Mike, how are you?
Hey, it's great to see you guys.
How has development been staying at home during this tough period?
Oh man, it's been a whirlwind. I mean, I think at first it was a little bit rocky. We're all trying to learn the ropes, and over time it's gotten smoother and smoother, and now we're pretty much 100% efficiency, and we're going strong.
We're so excited to have you back on the show, as always. But Mike, I know you can't give away everything, but the big question has been, is next gen just going to be the same game but 2.0? What can you tell us?
It's absolutely not, Alexis, and I think that's something that we're so excited about, is that we've actually taken the current gen version of the game and we split development between BC Novato and our studio in LA called BC South. And so they've done a great job just taking that game to the next level, while the team in Novato is focused on the next gen version. You're going to find that the next gen game is going to be everything that you have in the current gen version, but just so much more in terms of what you can do, the breadth of the title is so much more. There's so much more content, so much, it just feels completely different. So it's a very different beast, and if you have the means, I highly recommend to all our fans to save up for that next gen version. It's going to be a great one.
Now, Mike, with all this new technology, what does that mean for gameplay in NBA 2K21 for the next generation?
Yeah, that's, whenever we have a new console year, that's something that always excites us as developers, because we're always able to look and kind of dream bigger. And for us, it just meant faster processing, it meant more memory, just the ability to do things that we couldn't do in last generation. And so for us, I think the big next step you're going to see is just immediately when you play the game, it's going to feel completely different. From there, we're able to just add so much more on top of that to make it feel even better. So,
All right, let's talk specific modes. Anything new that you can tell us about?
Well, we didn't want to unveil too much new stuff today with new modes. But one thing I will say is that fans of the WNBA are going to be very excited for what we're bringing to the table with next gen.
Obviously, the 2K community wants to know more about 2K21, so we wanted to invite one member of the 2K community on the show today.
Welcome, Agent 00 to 2K TV. Agent, what has been up lately?
I've just been focusing on content, to be honest with you. That's really been it. That's been my life. Every moment from when I wake up to when I go to sleep, I'm just working on some kind of different video. Mike, you've been ghost, man. You've just been like, man, where Mike at? We just want to hear something from Mike.
I can either tweet or I can make a game, my man.
Word. We'd rather have you making the game. I bet.
Agent, as we come to a close on 2K20, what was your favorite part of that game?
Honestly, my favorite part is just playing with my friends at the end of the day. But I'm on the park most of the time anyway. So I'm just looking for new park experiences. Actually, this is mad underrated, is Team Up. I found out I like Team Up because I never really played on that side of things. And I played a game with you, LD. And I was like, man, this is a genuine good time. And yeah, LD, you put me on. I'm not gonna lie, you was out there balling with cooking.
Yeah, we got those W's, Agent. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're representing the 2K community right now. If there's anything you could ask Mike, what would it be?
It's all gonna be things you can't say, like when's it dropping, like I need to know everything, man. Like, hey, Mike, just want you to know you are appreciated. I know the devs don't hear that all the time, but I know you be working day in and day out.
Appreciate it. What kind of questions are you asking specifically?
Like, yo, when's the game release? Is it gonna release for PS4? When's PS5 gonna release? Is there gonna be gameplay differences?
Well, I can't talk about release dates yet. A little bit later than usual, I'll say that.
Yeah.
For next gen, we're talking next gen. Gameplay differences is going to be a lot. There's some similarities between the two, but they share the same kind of DNA. But next gen just has a lot more of everything.
What's been your focus going into the year?
How can we make the game fun? You know, I know it sounds kind of dumb, but a lot of times, from the dev standpoint, we're like, how can we make the game more realistic, or how can we make it look more like what we see on TV? And sometimes those things aren't equal, right? Sometimes a really fun game is not necessarily the most realistic game. So we went through a lot of just different meetings and the design ideas of like, well, what's not fun in 2K? And we got called out by some NBA players. So what wasn't
like
fun?
fast grinding,
that kind of stuff. Like throwing the ball away on cherry pick passes.
Right.
Things you didn't have control over.
That's dope. Actually, you're saying exactly what I like to hear. And this is the first time for you guys in a while where you had like a generation jump. Is there anything like you're real excited about? There's some really cool stuff with movement, I'll say that. The movement and the feel of the game from current gen to next gen is like this giant leap. And on top of that, I'm not a graphics guy, I'm not an artist. But when I look at it as a fan of the game, I'm like, man, I'm blown away by what that team has accomplished too. So it just looks incredible. It's like the lighting looks crazy, the details and the texture of the skin, everything looks so lifelike. That's awesome. Come on, you get me excited.
So, Agent, you've been really vocal about gameplay in a lot of the videos and the content that you create. You play a lot of Pro-Am, you play a lot of Park. What's one thing you want to see improved on from a gameplay standpoint?
There needs to be like a variety of like effective animations. What I saw happen a couple times in 2K20 was when there was something like that behind the back, everybody was spamming it. When that was nerfed, it's like now there's really nothing to use. I prefer if there was more effective animations than no effective animations, if that makes sense. But Mike hit on the point a little bit earlier, is it's a video game. And I know the balance can be kind of difficult sometimes because it's a simulation game, you want it to be like real life. But when I am playing video games, I'm playing to have fun. Honestly, I like it when the game is more fast-paced. When the game is a little bit slowed down, it kind of just feels like, man, those aren't any of the NBA players, they're athletic.
No, I mean, that's a good point to have, but, it's always about coming back to the fans. Mike, now this is your chance to ask Agent a question, maybe about gameplay or 2K20 or 2K21. What's on your mind, Mike?
This idea of esports. I know a lot of people complain about dice rolls and missing full whites. Like, do you think that's something we need to go, like, to the extreme with? What I'm scared of, I guess, is like, we make Team Pro-Am or something. Make it so that if you don't get a perfect release, you'll miss every single time. Like, is that an experience you think people will want?
I just divide it up. I mean, that's what a lot of games do. So it's like, how when you're choosing, you just log into the games, like, what difficulty you're going to play on. It's like, if there's a fun, unranked mode, where it doesn't have to have a huge skill gap, you're just in there to have a good time with your friends. And when you go ranked, it's like, oh, now we're getting serious. So you can't mess up your release in a ranked mode. I feel like that's the only way to keep like both sides of the people happy, the casual people that just want to hop on the game and have fun, and the competitive guys who are in there to try and get as good as humanly possible. I think you knew that, though, Mike.
Yeah, it's like to hear it.
Last thing, Agent, if you had one thing that you could wish for in NBA 2K21, that would be
Proximity chat, because it's realistic, it's incredibly fun, and if you're worried about the toxicity, there should be a mute feature. I've been begging for it, man. So if it ends up in the game, I'd be the most excited person ever.
There it is. Agent 00, thank you so much for joining us today on 2K TV. Mike, thank you as well. Every time you're on, we are all listening and paying attention.
Well, thanks so much for having me. It's exciting being here and seeing you guys. Taking a little break from work, but we're going to go back to it right now.
Yeah, it was awesome, and thank you so much for talking to the 2K community. I know they appreciate that so much, and like they said, OGs recognize you, we all recognize you, you're doing a great job, and we cannot wait for next gen and this next 2K21 launch.
Appreciate it, and we hope the community loves all the effort that's going in, because there's going to be some great stuff for them this year.
I am here joined by Snipes 2430, the most My League online wins. Snipes, how are you pulling off all these W's, man?
Man, I don't know, man. Just hard work and dedication. I'm just putting in the miles, putting in that work. Definitely in the gym, getting those shots in.
Definitely. So what kind of setup do you have when you play My League online? Like, what are you doing with your friends, with people you play with? Like, how does that look?
I set my team up the way I want to run. Whatever players I happen to have on my team, I just set it up to the best way it's going to work with the team.
Do you guys use current players or historical players? How does that look in My League online?
More than likely, we just use current players. We just do like drafts, so that way everything is fair for everyone. And we just run it like that. We try to run a couple seasons as much as possible until we start the next one.
Who's your favorite player that you drafted this season that you used?
Honestly, it would probably have to be Morant. It's a tie. It's a tie actually between him and Zion.
I like it, the young guns. So, looking forward to 2K21, what is something you'd like to see implemented in My League Online?
Any other game is that as the years go along, they're able to implement more things into the game, different things that wasn't there before. Probably something like that. Other than thinking maybe a new hairstyle, just different systems that come along.
One final question. What do you want to say to all the fans out there that are looking to get better at 2K?
Just keep working on it. It's not a game that if you just started playing, you're going to be good in. You got to put that work in.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, it's this young boy that I work with, Old Boogie 2 times. He's a good player up and coming into my career. He's putting in that work.
There it is. All right. Snipes, thank you so much for joining 2K TV.
All right, thank you.
Alright, we are catching up with the NBA 2K community talking about NBA 2K21, and we have Pretty Loves Pink in the house. Welcome back to the show. Love having you on, as always.
Yes, I love being here. Thank you for thinking of me.
Now, Pink, we talked last at the launch party of NBA 2K20, so
Yes.
tell the fans what you've been up to since then.
I've been playing a lot of my team. I recently just started back streaming on Twitch. I've been playing a lot of my team, a lot of my part. So that's what I've been up to on NBA 2K20 so far.
Well, then what are you excited for 2K21?
Well, I want to see how the players are going to come out, what type of builds we can make and their capabilities, as well as my team. I'm like really into that right now. I don't have many opals like a lot of other people, so it's harder for me.
Is there a favorite card that you have in my team or a favorite player you like using?
Yes, right now I have Jaylen Brown. He's a Galaxy Opal. He's my favorite card. He goes for like 25 a game because he's like a beast.
So we just talked to Aerial Powers, and I hear that you're going to be in her tournament. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
We don't have any details yet, but I do know that Hazel's going to be a captain, and she asked me to be on her team. I don't know if that was supposed to be a secret or not, but everybody knows now. I'm on Hazel's team, so look out for us in the Aerial Powers tournament coming up. The all-female tournament, by the way.
So what's your game plan going into this tournament?
Oh, I like to play defense. I have a two-way sharpshooter, so my job is to shoot threes, in the corner and play good defense, and then Hazel does all that dribble, dazzle stuff and, scores the threes with the green beans and stuff like that.
Well, one thing I will say is people that want to doubt your skills, I've seen you break some ankles out there, so
yes.
I don't think they want to cross you out there, Pink.
Not at all. Don't come for me unless I send for you.
Take it easy on me if I run into you, okay?
Of course, always.
So, Pink, last year, I remember we talked about the WNBA coming to NBA 2K for the first time. I can confirm that it's back in NBA 2K21. What are some things you'd like to see to improve on the WNBA inclusion?
I would like to see, like, people that are not my size look so short. Like, I remember Erica Willer. I remember playing with her. She looked like, you know, really small. Other than that, I would like to see some dunks. I know that has to, you know, come from the women themselves, but see a little bit more, you know, flashy to the basket things, like, you know, the Euro, the, you know, hop dunk, the Euro dunk. I know they're not doing that, but it would be nice to see.
Now, you started an amazing group, Ball Like Her. Talk more about that.
Yes, Ball Like Her is basically a safe place for all women gamers from all walks of life. You know, women supporting women, empowering women to do, you know, streaming, create content without a fear of, oh, you're a girl, you can't play video games, or go get in the kitchen, or the crazy things that we hear on a day-to-day basis. It's basically a safe place. So for any women gamers out there that are watching this interview that want to be a part of a sisterhood, you can hit me up on Twitter at PrettyLovesPink, and I could, you know, tell you a little bit more about Ball Like Her, and we can, you know, join you, especially if you're a streamer or a content creator, or maybe even just a supporter of women gamers. You know, we have a place for you if you're looking for a home.
You know, we here at NBA 2K want to empower women, and we love hearing stuff like this, so definitely check out that group if you are looking to get into NBA 2K and want to play with some very positive people in the community.
Yes, we'll be there with open arms. You can come home to us.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for being a part of the 2K community as well.
No problem. Thank you guys for, you know, acknowledging me and having me and interviewing me and, you know, showing the world that, you know, girls play video games as well.
No problem. I'm looking forward to seeing your highlights on 2K TV, Team.
Yes.
Some of those crossovers right here.
I'll send something in.
All right, sounds good.
What's up, My Team fans? We have 2K TV, My Team correspondent Blake here to tell us what the devs are saying. Blake, I know you've got some My Team news. Give it to us.
Yeah, what's up, Chris? What's up, Alexis? I've got some tidbits from the devs. One of the things that you'll be interested in, I know evolution cards were big on the scene coming into 2K20, and now going into 2K21, you'll have a little more control on some of those evolution cards. So how would you like to be able to choose how some of those cards evolve is one of the things to look out for.
Yeah, fans were really pumped about the evolution cards being included last year, so it's great to hear that they are returning in 2K21. Blake, I know you play My Team. What were some of your favorite Evo cards this year?
Yeah, big My Team guy. My favorite throughout the year was probably the Nate Robinson evolution card. I got him all the way up to a pink diamond, and you know, I love Nate, loved when he was playing, and just getting him back in the game and getting to dunk on people was awesome. And then another, I mean, you and I, big Kobe fans, so that Evo Kobe, it's free, and he gets all the way up to an opal, so I mean, come on, you can't beat that.
Yeah, that was some of the best My Team stuff, in my opinion, all those Kobe challenges to overcome and evolve that card. Now, we've also heard that My Team Unlimited is returning for NBA 2K21. Did you get any details on that, Blake?
Yeah, Unlimited is coming back for sure, and there's also going to be new ways to compete as well, so you're going to want to keep your eyes out for that.
Blake, you and I know the community loves that competition in My Team. What did the devs give you in terms of insight into competitive My Team?
Well, you will be competing for championship rings in NBA 2K21. That's it. That's all I can say, but there will be more ways to play and compete in My Team.
I like the sound of that.
I know something that we're really excited about is that your progress carries over from current gen to next gen.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, you can start playing on current gen on September 4th and, you know, collect cards, keep going on your progressions, and then migrate over to the next gen, and you get everything that you did. Your progression, your cards, your My Points, your VC, and your tokens all carry over to next gen.
Yeah, I know one thing the community was absolutely asking for is that sense of progression and putting in that time and having it pay off between generations, so that's a great thing to hear.
So Blake, what are you excited to do in My Team and NBA 2K21?
Just delve right in. For me, the most fun part about My Team is starting fresh, honestly. When you get that new game, you pop it in and you build your team from those bronze, silver, gold tier players and are able to, when you finally get that you know, the amethyst. It's like gold at that point. So it's just really progressing, building my collection, and really just creating the dream lineup, getting my favorite players throughout the different eras and putting them in a mode and progressing my way through and just building. It's just my kind of mode. It's so fun. I'm looking forward to getting started on it.
All right, thanks, Blake. We look forward to catching up with you in 2K21. We'll see you soon.
Thanks. Look forward to it.
And we only have one top play for this week from our own LD2K. It was just too good to pass up. Enjoy!
Come on, man. We have to really show this. Wait, no! How much does ankle tape cost? How much do you see? But on a serious note, thank you to our amazing community for submitting your top plays all year long. We look forward to seeing your best plays in 2K21.
Thanks for watching this week, and make sure you check back here for more news on NBA 2K21.
And make sure to follow us on social for all the event updates.
Remember, it's at NBA 2K_2KTV, and thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. It'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Looking at the Hawks, Game 1 went right down to the wire, but they were able to eke out the win. Now looking to press their advantage here in Game 2. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-zip. Jack, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't get complacent, and the effort has to be even greater this time around. Stop pushing around and get to the effort. Ooh. Momentum from one game to another is overrated.
In a series?
Yeah, it's overrated. Because guys change up after the game. They kind of let it go. The best players in the world, I know, they're not elephants. They have short memories. They are
both teams ready to tip off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan in the field.
Our setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said in Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Evan?
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Whiteside is out there with Hayward. Then there's Trey Burke. Then there's Doncic. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, we've got Booker. Also Lowry out there. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Burke looking over the floor. Passes to Doncic. Back to Burke. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Lowry. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Now here's Bird. From past the arc. They get it back. Right side. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
They just started my damn game without me, son. Wow.
Damn. This one really good. I can eat that one. I can't eat this one. I have pork at home. We got kids, but kids don't like this. Kids love them. The great debate. Turn off. Two over here. Short, that's it. Fine. I don't know. But we'll see. reeled a couple of times, see if I can catch me a fish. This nigga dropped 35. Who are you again? God damn, I must have won that game. What in the blue fuck? These niggas scored 167 points. How many minutes is this shit on? Oh my lord, wow. I'm definitely keeping that. Wow. 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 That's crazy, son.
Said she tired, little money, need a big boy. Pull up 20-inch, like a little toy. Now it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the with the liquor. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. I got a lot of toys. 720S, pumping ball out, boy. You was talking in the beginning. Back when I was feeling unforgiving. I know I see me winning. See the hit go in my mouth and I be grinning. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I'm rolling. Get my lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Your grandma will probably know me. Get my lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. I got big racks. We gon' pull up in the Cullen and the double G. I keep a ticket on me, ain't nothing to me. I'm drip down in Givenchy. I just put blue guts in the Rari. Rich, on the intersection, I'm sorry. Bust down, watch the shade by Bulgari.
She gon' get her ass bust up, nigga, yes. Promise you this, yes.
I was in the projects, now I'm on the jet. I ain't even trying to talk if it ain't about a check, yeah. Bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I'm rolling. Lonely, it's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Your grandma will probably know me. Keep on lonely, it's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. Brand new everything. Yeah. Take it from the step. And a Rolls Royce just got it. She went up. Tell a friend about it. And the party ain't a party till I'm inside it. If they, then they invited. Wow. Mighty Duck Ice Challenge. And I'm looking for with no mileage. I'm back on my. How you feel about it? Big diamonds on my neck. Can't even hide it. In the bathroom. In the bathroom. In the front seat. Out of Lambo. On the West Coast. God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah. 100 deep when I'm rolling. Lonely, it's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Your grandma will probably know me. Keep on lonely, it's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. just to get a new wristwatch. You can't even move along when you diss out. All my dogs when you making on the big shot. You gon' hear my songs even if you switch spots. When we on the let it get stopped, then we let it get stopped. Bet you never ever thought what it is. Now you gon' remember all the nights we missed on. Yeah, bet I won't forget about the nights we missed on. Back when it was making hits on 26 block. Take a little one, feeling like a big dog. Baby, go shit up, never giving up on this spot. Oh, she ain't been on one time. I'm probably never gonna let like Louis V. Civic, and we was Civic. Truly committed, and now I'm winning up in 6 songs. If you didn't know, with a Benji origami, then I ain't smelling in the Rockies. So proud to start Harley with me in Miami, and I could take a chance and I'm winning on the mixtape. If you do dance, you could probably get your bills paid. Never let a hater come in here and try to dictate. What you saying? How much? No, just to get a new wristwatch. You can't even move alone when you diss out. Dogs when you making on the big shot. You gon' hear my songs even if you switch spots. When we on the let it get stopped, then we let it get stopped. Bet you never ever thought what it is. Now you gon' remember all the nights missed on. And I ain't missing out on. I did this myself, ain't follow no script. Yeah, you don't know who I am, just look what I did. Yeah, yeah. So tell me the cost of that watch on your wrist before I let that bus go. I remember cold days at the W when I was down bad, I was bust broke, cut through. Like I'm working out a Cutco, 22 days, really with a rush show. Minus my soul, when everything I touch in the gold zone. To make it too difficult, even being home. Yeah, my legs are not biblical, let my go. So we hit the road, that's how they pick and roll. And I ain't never looking back on old same that I used to get with. On some sickle mode switch, and I can never blink, I don't know why. Probably ain't nobody told him. Sacrifice it all just to get a new TikTok, never gonna stop. Sacrifice it all just to get a new wristwatch. You can't even move alone when you diss out. All my dogs when you making on the big shot. You gon' hear my songs even if switch spots. When we on the let it get stopped, then we let it get stopped. Bet you never ever thought what it is. Now you gon' remember all the nights this time.
Back in the group. Ridiculous. 17 minutes we scored that many. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know not. Say you gotta hear it from the go. That's that. Go talk. That's that. Go talk. That's that. Go talk. That's that. Go talk. So say you gotta hear it from the go. That's that. Go talk. That's that. Go talk. That's that. Go talk. That's that. Go talk. They say I need to let go of my shame. What the rock is cooking. Chasing what I already had up in the way. Now I made a whole career. I be having.
Yo, though.
Boy, lit over there, huh?
Perhaps. I'm playing 2K, nigga.
Fucking, I figured it out. I thought it wasn't letting me, send invites, but I just search them, right? And then I should be able to send it.
Yeah, just search it and put in the name, like the Madden one. And then if the name works, then it'll bring up the invite thing, like you're sending a game invite to try to play somebody.
I got you.
Yeah, because I just made you admin.
Yeah, I sent it to him.
Alright.
Don't get swindled, bum.
Cash 3, game 3 up, bro. Playing against Luka.
How about them boys? How about that boy Brown and AD, baby? How you like that?
They expected to win a game, some games.
It was expected, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not Charles Barkley. I'm not Charles Barkley, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't, nigga. You was getting weak though, nigga.
Yeah, because they were supposed to sweep the Blazers.
No, they wasn't. Stop it.
It's the Blazers we talking about, my nigga.
The Blazers are 4th or 5th seed.
But they expected to win. They wasn't supposed to win game 1 and game 2.
To win. They wasn't gonna sweep these niggas though. Stop it. Especially not how these niggas been playing.
Not game 1 and game 2. Y'all niggas the number 1 seed, bruh.
Shut up, bum.
Bummy. That's expected. Get ready for game 3, nigga. We'll see. Blazers got.
Brian gonna answer the motherfucking call.
Blazers got home court now.
Oh, there's a book about home court, bro. This Brian world, Nicky. Come on.
It's a bubble, nigga.
You just worry about them Clippers not getting swooned by Luka time.
I'm not worried about them, bro. We good.
Yeah, okay. You already said goodbye to your boy, right?
Who?
Your boy, right?
Who?
You already said goodbye to your boy, right?
Who you talking about?
CP, bum.
Oh, we good. I just keep an eye on them because they got Chris Paul. That's not my team.
Just keep an eye on them.
Yeah, that's not my team.
Because they're bums.
They're not my team. The Clippers my team. Clippers my team, bro. Nah. That's like you. What you talking about the Rockets for? Is the Rockets your team, my nigga? Or you just keeping an eye on them? Who your team? The Lakers or the Rockets, my nigga?
I'm because you made a dumb bet. I gotta put my money where the money at, right?
You ain't bet me yet though. You scared. They ain't got Westbrook and you still scared. They up 2-0. I can't believe you. If you let game 3 be played, I ain't betting you. You gotta bet me before game 3, nigga. I ain't gonna let the Rockets go up 3-0 and then bet. That's dumb. Alright then, you ain't getting no money because you scared. I can't believe you got a 2-0 lead and you still scared of the damn Thunder. That's crazy.
Without Russell, I don't want to bet. I've been said that.
They didn't beat him 2 times without Russell Westbrook.
I don't care.
Y'all niggas gonna get swindled. He gonna come back and fuck up the chemistry because he gonna come in bricking and y'all niggas gonna be like, man, Russell Westbrook swindling the Rockets, man. That's gonna happen.
Not against OKC, maybe against.
Yeah, right, nigga. Against OKC. Watch. I want him to come back. Cause he gonna get his shots in. I'm gonna get mine. Fuck that. I'm gonna get mine, nigga.
We'll see, nigga.
We'll see.
Alright, bum.
Alright.
This is an aerial view of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. Big game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Vucevic, Lowry out there with Devin Booker, and it's Holiday in at the 3.
Booch.
And for Sacramento, we've got Hayward, Miles Turner out there with Whiteside. Then there's Trey Burke, and it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Down low. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Lowry's got the ball.
You know he's only 6 feet tall. Kyle Lowry, though, is fearless attacking the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Drops for Lowry.
You know, a multi-time All-Star. He's an NBA champion now. It's taking some time, but Lowry has finally silenced his critics.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
So it's Sacramento. Burke looking over the floor. On the wing, Turner. Atlanta with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the ball in play. The Kings will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the King. Passes it to Hayward. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Kings shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
From skinny college freshman to NBA All-Star. Quite the transformation for Gordon Hayward.
Puts it up off the inbound. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to. Be aware, he should be on your radar all the time.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Whiteside finds Turner, and here's Burke, guarded by Holiday. Outside Turner. The pass to Doncic. And it's blocked. Discovered by Whiteside. Pass to Lowry. Seven-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out. Kings have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's good, 2 points. Hayward's got his second bucket tonight.
What you like about Gordon Hayward, the full repertoire. A nice move inside.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Lowry passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Turner, and it's Vucevic missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, and he just doesn't make it all the time.
Pass to Turner. Doncic outside. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded that he missed it too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And here's Booker from the arc. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens. That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Passes it to Vucevic to stop the front. A shot missing. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Now we'll go to David Olden. Got a chance to talk with head coach Luke Walton.
He was frustrated with some of the mistakes his team made in the first 2 games. He doesn't want his guys to get down on themselves. He told them, we're at home tonight. This is a fresh start. This is an opportunity to show everyone what we're really made of. Kevin, they have to start working hard right now to make this a series.
Thank you, David. Here's Burke after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. And there's the pass to Hayward. Back to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Vucevic with the rebound.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his...
And it goes out of bounds. That
No
one
foul,
Hayward.
man. Come on. Oh, you got to be able to okay, something.
Booker against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Happy to see that one go in for the second make in 5 attempts.
This is why you're trying to give him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Hawks shoot their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Taj Gibson's checked in for Sacramento. Nuboya comes in for Luka Doncic. And And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to find some answers offensively. Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession. Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Both free throws good from Booker. Kings leading now by 4. It's stolen by Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on St. Jude's and Boyd. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game. That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. The feed to Gibson. Atlanta with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker looking around. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Booker. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside, Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
What power from Taj Gibson. He really likes sending a message to the defense with his dunks.
Now here's Booker. Kicks to Vucevic. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Kings leading now by 4. Pass to Kennard. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires from deep. Doumbouya, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Booker outside. And Vucevic kicks to Booker. Back to Vucevic. Let's the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game. Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so the first quarter's in the books. Kings lead by 4. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity. That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
We've got Brown. Kennard is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Doumbouya. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Okay.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
The Kings leading. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Green. Brown with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Doumbouya. Shot clock at 6. Deep.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
From deep 3-point range, and this.
This what we doing now, Devin? Dame out here, huh? I don't know, man. Let me check him out real quick. I don't know. Let me see what he's talking about. This nigga Devin feeling like Dame out here? Oh yeah, son? Bangers. Woo!
Check him out real quick. I don't know. Let me see what he talking about. This nigga Devin feeling like Dame out shit. Oh yeah, son. Bangers. Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah, son. Bangers.
There's two for the viewer.
Booker on the assist by Lowry. 7 points for Devin Booker. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Kennard, defended by Booker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And that's good as he hits both of the shots. The Hawks trail. Here's Russell. He gets it in there.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
They double him with Matthews. Here's Kennard. Rebound by the Hawks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky he's right there for the defense.
To the middle, here's Gasol.
One. Really? He too little, man.
Some solid defense from Brown. Outside, Green. Shot from free throw range. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The defense giving Draymond that look, and he took what they gave him.
The steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Drew Boya, good.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now Russell. Shot clock at 5. Charity swipe shot. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so Green will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
Russell passes to Gasol. Green with the block. And he gets it back. Tries again. That one good for 2.
And I like what they've been doing down low in the post.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. series swap here for Sacramento. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Burt. Good on the three-point shot. Burt's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Over the corner, Gasol. Another three for Atlanta.
Not giving an inch. Gasol quickly back with the three at this end.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Right side, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Russell kicks to Gasol. No good on the dribble. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So Hayward from outside. Good. And the assist goes to Duncan. And it's 7 points for Gordon Hayward.
Not the guy you want to let catch fire. Hayward better be first on your mind.
So looking it over. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Doncic passes to Turner. From deep.
Man, they green beaning every fucking thing. Wow.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The drive by Russell. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
For 3.
Oh my God, these niggas is green beaning every shot.
6 points for Trey Burke.
Are you serious right now?
Great points off the 3-pointers and the D.
Oh my Lord.
I'm watching the line there.
That's my bad. They green beating every shot.
Gibson's checked in. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And here's Burke. 6 points for him. Outside Gibson. Puts it up from 12. And that one is off. Good D by Gasol.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Often the way you end quarters has a big impact on the outcome of the game.
They should continue.
The dude sticking him not good on defense. He's gonna kill that nigga for sure.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. This is it to Hayward. That ball.
Oh my.
Nice speed that time from Turner. Hayward's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings. Outside, Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 10 points in the quarter.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Kings on top, leading by 5. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. Our third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason. Looking at the Kings, they're facing a second half that will either put them on the brink of elimination or breathe new life into this series. One thing's for sure, they can't let this game get away and expect to have a decent chance to rebound from a 3-0 deficit. What do you think about Sacramento, Ken?
Well, we saw the versatility of Gordon Hayward.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge. To continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for Atlanta, Booker out there with Lowry, and it's Vucevic, and it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now here's Whiteside.
Give me that shit.
And he recovers it. And the foul on
I'm about to say.
That's his first.
They call a foul on me. Are you serious?
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Atlanta, trailing by 2. He's covered by Whiteside. Booker in the corner. For the lead, it's rebounded by Doncic. Sacramento's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6
Give me that.
overall.
Look at Vucevic out here swatting.
Booker outside. And if you're just joining us, we're playing over in here in the 3rd. With a tie, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Atlanta, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And it's tied up with that one. Burke with it. He has 6. And there's the call.
Oh, they're making me foul now. Come on. Do not foul Kyle Lowry out of this
Forcing
game.
to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And the Kings making a change here. Kennard checked in. And that one's good.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
90 seconds now into the second half. The drive by Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Burke. 8 points for him. Doncic dishes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Great body control. Whiteside finishing through contact and gets the and one.
And the Kings making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good, Whiteside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Lowry. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Lowry. Hawks passing it around. 4 on the clock. On the wing. No good from Booker.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here's Brown outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Brown's got his first shot of the game. He's on the board for 3.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Goes back up.
Thank you. What you doing?
What are you doing in a close game than a putback slam?
Oh, and that one's got a walk.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now Whiteside. He's got 5. And foul on the shot.
Wow, I didn't even press nothing. He made me foul him.
Whiteside gets that massive body moving. Very difficult to avoid fouling him.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Booker. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 11 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And here's Dumboy. That's the one side. Here's Kennard from downtown.
Oh my gosh.
Right on target.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Lowry against Brown. Right side. AT that time for Vucevic.
About to give these niggas
Character
a
for him
game.
to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. That's for Whiteside. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Back to Brown. Here's Kennard, defended by Booker. Kennard shot is off. Hawks trail by 4.
No foul.
Doesn't go that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Wide open look. Here's Whiteside. Takes it off the glass. He's got 8.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover numbers.
And the Hawks with possession here. 6-point game. Hayward, left side. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gasol. Back to Russell. To the paint.
Gasol is a total pro at running these pick and rolls the right way. As soon as the pick is set, he is rolling hard to the cup.
Brown feeling out a bit. Doncic passes the ball. The shot, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Gasol, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
He's a handful inside. Marc Gasol taking it right at the defense, and he created some of that contact.
For Atlanta, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That one misses. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Doncic. Up again. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Outside, Russell. With 2 seconds left. And the layup is up and in. Russell's got 12.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Kings lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
If we just keep moving, it's not a bad shot. But if we move and cut, they will break down and get over later. Let's go. Come on, son. Keep going.
Well, Coach Walton preaching patience and ball movement.
And eventually, Kevin, if you work the ball around, you're going to find holes in that defense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Should bring more pressure and basketball. Green is out there with Hayward. Then it is Trey Burke. Then it's Turner. And it's Doncic in a 3-guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Oh, wide open one for Gasol. The shot goes down and it gets back to even.
I love this about Marc Gasol. Never stops working on his game. He's made himself into a legit stretch five.
Doncic passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish strong either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And it's Russell missing. And for Sacramento, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Doncic gets to Hayward. At the top of the key, Turner. Doncic trying to get open. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gasol. Outside, Russell. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Never losing focus. Even after contact, Russell sends it home.
Up top, Burke. He's guarded by Russell. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. And has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and nailed 5 of them. Now, here is Russell. To take the lead, he takes it up and lays it in. Russell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Work with it. Outside Turner, trying to shoot. It's good. It's just that time from Burke. 8 points for Miles Turner. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. I think it shows you how well these two teams.
And whoa, you gotta finish that, D-Lo.
First one falls for him.
The second overall pick back in the 2015 NBA draft. Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance in 2019.
Whiteside's checked in for Green. Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place. Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Finds Doncic. Hit right through the net. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
It's Russell with the drive. Count the basket. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Burke dishes to Doncic. Here's the 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Russell, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside Russell. Outside Gasol. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Kings trail by 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for that. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Booker against Doncic. Booker outside. He dishes it to Vucevic. Releases. No good for Booker. Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Hayward. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Trapped by Booker, and he banks in the layup.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The Kings trailing. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and his personality comes up with the goods on that one.
By Booker. And good that time. Booker's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Hawks.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out. Here's the thing. He's a guy who is going hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Rebound by the Hawks. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
To the inside. In front.
One side of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For our Jordan player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hasn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play.
Yes!
You never know when your number's going to be called. Hassan Whiteside answering the bell.
And that's an intentional foul. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Whiteside. There's the dish to Turner. Now Doncic to the left side wing. Out to Turner, shoots the 3, nails the triple.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
He had the foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul someone different.
Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. You might not always fall. You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much for Paul Gasol. Hard-fought win. How did you win this one?
By not giving up. by understanding that we needed to pick up our intensity. We didn't give up. We got down a couple times during the game, but we were resilient tonight, and that's important.
Mark of a championship team. Thanks, Kyle. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
I hope Mahomes knows the way I play. If you take Kawhi and I'm up there with this nigga, okay, I'm taking him. Yeah. I'm taking this nigga. We'll see. I'm hoping this up. Go ahead, get you some.
Can't wait till I take me some. Go ahead, get you some. Just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Get you some. Yeah. Hey, these can't match my flow. My no, live fast while we slow. Eat steak with, you know. Yeah, home for a while, then back on road. I'm gone, come back and claim my throne. You mad, you broke, I'm on. We toast, West Coast, we brag, we boast. Then travel across the globe, turn that loud as it goes. Been counting pounds of your bros. I can't be playing with these, they back, I know. Go ahead, get you some.
Come here, dreams. That nigga never
get you some. Go ahead, get you some. Can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Can't match my tribe. I don't know how he stay fly. My God, my vibe. More of a strength than a lobster guy. I may go check my mobster ties. Both sides. No lies. Stuff working oversized. This point I'm way past over. Big dog can't override. They show my photo right. Just cool down the prototype. The swagger don't come overnight. Glad I found my growth. And in the event you trying to find some sauce, you already know you better. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Get you some. Can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some.
Who is it?